Hi, I'm Joe Mastriano, CPA, and I'm here to warn you that any matter you have with the IRS is to be taken seriously. The IRS is very street smart, and they have their own special one-sided rules, and they're not on your side. And many of these rules will not be found in any books you will read. Just ask the managing partner of one of the largest law firms in the country that I did an installment agreement for. Even with the power of a giant law firm behind him, he knew the knowledge gained from my experience was what he needed. Fox News Radio knows that too, or I wouldn't be their tax expert, as one host proclaimed, for over 50 stations throughout the country. You're crazy if you call the IRS yourself to straighten out or resolve anything with them. You'll be put on hold forever, given wrong information, told someone will contact you, and while you'll wait, lose appeal rights and suffer collection action. I've had many people tell me while they were waiting for a response, their bank account or paycheck was levied. Just ask the many attorneys and accountants I've had as clients who tried themselves. It happens when you don't know to treat the collection division separate from any other division. Both have to be handled. My clients tell me their representatives didn't know that, and that's why they were levied. You're crazy if you keep going to tax services to prepare your returns. Most of the people we represent in an audit did not have a CPA firm prepare their returns. Look, the IRS is out for blood now, trying to get money from anyone they can. They'll audit your return if the numbers don't match what was sent to them, if it looks like you didn't have enough money to live on, or if you took certain deductions that tend to be abused, like being self-employed, the earned income credit, and the employee business expense. Returns now must be prepared by somebody knowledgeable about what the IRS looks for when selecting someone to audit. They must have the accounting and tax knowledge to properly document the return, letting the IRS know that the taxpayer has the receipts, invoices, understands the rules, and has third-party verification. Each item requires its own level of understanding of what the IRS wants to see. By the way, none of my clients have ever been audited when they followed our 4-part audit protection procedure. You're crazy if you've been audited or you get a letter from the IRS asking for additional proof and you think you can just show them receipts and cancel checks. The IRS wants you to prove your deductions showing third-party verification, that your spending habits are prudent, and that you didn't get money that you can't prove was not taxable. I'm telling you, the rules have changed. Without a very experienced CPA firm who has been through many recent audits, all you'll get is someone who just presents receipts and information to the IRS. You're crazy if you owe money to the IRS and think just because you or your representative were told, for example, to pay $800 on the 15th of every month, and that you're now in a payment plan and all is settled. In fact, I've found that over 90% of people who think that they're in an installment agreement actually are not. Chances are excellent that collection action will happen. And just because you may be in a binding agreement, it doesn't mean there wasn't a better solution saving you more money. Experienced accountants know when it's a good idea to amend returns and how to properly account for additional deductions from carrybacks. Anyone can pick up the phone and get someone at the IRS to agree to have you pay an amount by a certain date. Don't be crazy. Not one of my clients has ever had collection action against them when my 5 conditions were in place. Don't you want that level of protection? You're crazy if you hire a company not professionally licensed by their state. Dealing with the IRS is professional work that should only be done by a licensed professional firm. I can't stress that enough. A CPA firm is your assurance of the highest level of trusted ethical behavior. Add that to the knowledge and experience gained over many years of solving IRS problems, and you have a winning combination. We can provide you with that winning combination. After 30 years as a licensed professional CPA firm representing thousands of taxpayers, I'll tell you that I know how the IRS operates. I don't know anyone else with my knowledge and experience. You'd be crazy not to call us from wherever you live. Let us help you before you become a victim of the IRS, unlicensed companies, or even a family friend who is just trying to save you money. Call us now, 713-774-4467. Thank you.